What's up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your hosts of Hey Fave, a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What's up? What's going on? What's up with y'all? Hey, I don't know where this is coming from.
I mean, you just got a whole song in your spirit.
A whole thing.
How you be?
What's going on? Look, all right. I'm doing good.
That's wonderful.
I'm doing good.
Good.
We got a good episode for y'all today.
I think so. Well, why is it good?
I don't even know. No, I'm just playing. Today we are talking about moving for success. So
Okay.
we know
Mm-hmm.
that after we graduate, a lot of us go off to college. We, in search of new beginnings, careers, the environment. My question is, do you think it is necessary for people to leave their hometown to be successful? Or can people grow where they are, I guess, in their hometown or wherever they're from? Do you think that they can grow where they are?
At? I believe so.
Yes.
I believe. So the original question, is it necessary to leave? Not always. Can you be successful at home? Absolutely.
Okay. I feel the same way.
Okay. I was like, do I need to
elaborate?
elaborate?
No, I feel the same way. Yeah. I think that it just depends on what your work ethic is.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Or
no, that's not what I was gonna say. But yes, that is true.
But yeah, your work ethic. Because moving to another place and your work ethic is stupid.
That's gonna follow you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. I do agree with that. So have you ever wanted to move away from your hometown?
Have I wanted to?
Have you ever wanted to move away?
I think maybe I thought I would.
Okay.
It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I got to get out of here. I think
That's me.
I think, like you said, you go to college, you go out. I think maybe because most people, or it used to be wherever you went to school is where you ended up playing roots. So I think that would just also be the case for me as well, or wherever I got a job. So I just thought I would. It wasn't ever. I'm trying to think, make sure I'm not lying. I don't think it was ever, oh my gosh, get me out of here. But I think I just thought, hey, this is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to still be where you grew up and went to school.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I vent every day, okay? I live in a small town, and I have been wanting to get out for so long. All the time. No, as I've gotten older, I've my perspective has changed about my hometown.
Okay.
So I feel like what I do, I could do anywhere. Whether that's out of state or where I am now. So, I have decided, I guess for right now, that I want to just stay in my hometown for right now for what I do.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. All right. What do you think the pros and cons are for moving away for success, or for career, environment, whatever the case may be?
I think just in general. Okay, circle back to the first question. Did you ever want to move away? I think because I also have not only been confined to where I grew up. I've been places. So it's like, okay, well that's just home. But so that might also help. So a pro of moving is you get outside of the only thing you've been used to. Especially if you haven't been a traveler, you get a new thing.
Environment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it also, in some cases, because I think this depends on how you're wired.
Mm-hmm.
It does force you to spread your wings.
Grow up.
Yes,
quick.
grow up. It does force you to grow up, but in
Mhm.
like in some
Sometimes.
cases, yeah, in some cases, like it makes people get to know more people like that, like you wouldn't have at home.
Mm-hmm.
And I say it depends on how you're wired because like I feel like that would do the opposite for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would just withdraw and just I'd be in a whole nother state, but I'd just be at my house because I don't know y'all. No, I don't know nobody, so I'm just gonna go get food and stay home. Like, like I think it would have the opposite effect for me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I think those are the main pros, and then exposure. Since we're talking about as far as doing it for success, or like, so if your job or like your career path requires relocation, or if there are more opportunities,
yeah,
then that is a pro.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
Do you want to do pros before I list cons?
No, because I actually agree with you with the pros. And I don't have any more pros. That's basically, the same ones.
Okay.
New environments. If you meet new people, if you like people. And, new environment, meeting people, it pushes you to grow. It pushes you to do what you have to do. You don't have anybody else around. You're by yourself. You got to depend on yourself. So
yeah, it'll make you tough. It'll either make you tough or it will break you.
You gonna melt.
I think. Not melt. But yeah, for sure.
Yep. Cons.
Well, like you were saying before, if you already don't have good habits,
ain't gonna be none.
Like
you get
relocation. Yeah, like the environment is not gonna fix procrastination. The environment is not gonna fix lack of motivation. Well, I mean, some people get motivated, but how long is that before now this environment no longer pushes creativity? Like,
right.
So you can't. Well, you can, but like, how effective is it to just relocate every time?
Yeah.
You feel uninspired.
Yeah.
That
reminds me of church folk. So I'm sorry, that's going on something.
Sorry. There's also that. But I think the main con, I guess, is like, what is your purpose for relocating? And
what is your why?
Yeah, and if you don't have the right reasons, whatever you're running from is going to follow you where you go.
Absolutely.
And then, it could be expensive. I mean, that shouldn't be your end all be all reason for not doing something, but that could be a con.
It could mess you all the way up.
If
you weren't fully prepared.
I was about to say lack of preparation. Are there any real cons though? Or if you go somewhere you shouldn't be?
Yeah. Yeah, if you didn't do no research.
However I would say, however you define your what you shouldn't be for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I think relocating for the wrong reason is probably the biggest con.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes. I do agree with that. I do. So, another question is, if you could relocate, for your job, career, whatever, if you could relocate, what places would you choose?
No, I don't think it would be for my job. I like to have jobs. Like, I've just had so many jobs in my life.
Jeez.
The things that I like to do, I tend to choose things that I can do from anywhere, and I'd like it to remain that way. I don't ever want to be tied to a spot strictly because of a job, unless I just absolutely love that job.
Yeah. Yes.
So relocating, for me, it would have to make sense. But there's a whole lot of other things that would need to make sense. Because, anyway, that's not what you asked me. You asked, where would I go?
Where would you go?
Where would I go? And like now that I'm about to answer this question, so the first question you asked me, did I ever want to leave? The answer is kind of yes, because I had always said wherever I landed would probably have been Charlotte or Raleigh.
Okay.
So that means I did want to leave at some point.
Come on, leave.
So, but that is, yeah, I think local in North Carolina, if I relocated, it would be Charlotte or Raleigh. Why? You did ask why.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean, you can tell your why.
only because I like the city. I like the whole city, the big city feel. And I like the access to certain things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because like, let's say if you do Greensboro, like there's stuff. I think because they make
sorry people
like Charlotte and Raleigh are our big like the main, even people that aren't from North Carolina, they know Charlotte and Raleigh.
I don't know why Charlotte's not the capital, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
Has Charlotte always been as big as it is? Or has it grown into what
it probably
is?
grown.
Okay.
Grown.
But yeah, Charlotte or Raleigh locally. And I think so I'm big on family. So either of those, I'm still close. I'm actually closer to some people.
Yeah.
In either of those.
Yeah.
I like to be able to conveniently, if I need to hop on the road and get to somebody, I can do that. Both of those make that possible.
Okay.
So yeah, and then outside of North Carolina, somewhere with a beach.
I was waiting for it.
Somewhere with a beach, probably, or another city. Like if I wasn't going beachfront, if I wasn't doing a beach town,
okay,
somewhere. So like, hey, I would absolutely do New York.
You would still do New York.
I think I could,
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Even though, so I do sometimes wonder if it's still like a little bit of like touristy fascination, just because like that was a yearly thing for me.
Yeah.
So it's like, but would it? I still think I could do it long term though.
Okay.
Because it wasn't just touristy fascination either. Like we didn't spend all of our time in the city. Like we spent most of our time in Yonkers. Like just
okay,
like a regular neighborhood where the people be. Like, and so yeah, like I think I could still do that. Now like I haven't seen much of DC.
Okay,
but like from like the people from there, what they talk about and stuff.
We need a road trip.
Sure.
Okay.
Like from the people that are from there or like grew up there, it sounds like I'm like I think I could probably do that also. Yeah. So another city with like a dope vibe or something or beach. I think. Yeah. What about you? Where you going? Where would you go?
Where would I go?
Yes.
I would go back to Atlanta. I don't know what it is about Atlanta.
Had I ever considered? I don't think I've ever considered.
You probably had. I don't know.
I think Atlanta is something I'll go pop in.
Just visit. Like, hey guys, I'm here. Okay, bye.
Okay, so you would redo Atlanta?
I would redo Atlanta. I used to live there a couple years ago, but I didn't live there.
She
long.
left me, y'all. Just up
for
and
about
left
3
me.
months. I didn't stay long at all, honey. I was right back.
But you enjoyed your time there.
Yes,
you liked it.
I did for
Enough to
some
wanna go
reason.
back.
Yes. So now, when I used to sing a long time ago with me and my sister and other ladies. We used to go to Atlanta all the time. It was almost every weekend. Okay. So I kind of already like, well, I was young, so I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, but I liked going down there. And then in my adult life, when I, went down there, and then I go down there every once in a while. I don't know. It's just like I get this type of this motivation about myself. Like everybody that looks like me, well, most of everybody is successful or doing something like everybody. And then when I was living down there, I surrounded myself with those people. So I was doing stuff and, just networking. it was fun, and then I knew other people down there. Um, but yeah, Atlanta, I would try that again.
Okay.
I it was Houston. Um, I think we just need to go back and just try it again.
Just let me know when. Now listen, I'm not trying to help you move.
No, I'm not moving. I'll be right in Lexington. I'm sorry.
But listen, I am down for another.
Oh, damn, told me.
You've
But
said
yeah,
it before.
y'all know
It's
where
fine.
I'm going. Y'all don't know where. Y'all don't know where.
Right.
Some
But
y'all,
if we
man.
want to redo, you want to redo Houston, we can go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Houston would be just a visit. I did want to move to Houston. Like I was literally considering. I was looking at apartments and everything. And
Yes,
this
you were.
last trip that we went on for my birthday, it was going to let me know if I wanted to go down there or not. And it wasn't. I wasn't getting that vibe like I got when I go to Atlanta. I wasn't getting it. Now y'all got good food and everything. Like it would be a great place to go visit, but not to live. Not for me. Not for me. I know it's growing and stuff. It's not for me. So Houston, Atlanta. I did look into DC at one point.
Okay.
Until I saw it felt like Detroit or Philadelphia, like the houses and stuff.
I've never been to either
Baltimore.
of those.
It felt maybe I was in the wrong neighborhood or something, or neighborhoods. I don't know. I think it was just a look.
Okay.
I've been DC a couple times. I did consider DC, and then y'all prices.
Now I was about to say I'm not thinking of finance in any of these.
Oh,
New
okay.
York is
yeah.
No.
Now
I'm just thinking environment and how the pace of the city.
Okay. So
and like the way I operate and all that. Like I just I didn't even allow myself to consider the money. That's not what this question's about. At least not with me not answering in this moment. No, I didn't want to think of that because
you're right. Yeah, because
I'm thinking environment alone.
So yeah, Houston, Atlanta. I looked into DC. Probably want to move up there. Well, I did want to move to New York. That was back in like college days.
Oh, okay.
I really wanted to move to New York. Yeah. I love the city. I like to be surrounded by stores and places and food, different things I could try out, like events and stuff. Like I wanted to be right there at my doorstep. I walk right out and walking right into a cafe. You know, I like being surrounded by stuff like that. Have I ever wanted to live anywhere else? It's Charlotte, but like I mean, I think that has came and gone. I don't know.
Oh, really? You think?
I think so.
Okay.
Like,
we'll see.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to live in Charlotte anymore. We'll see.
Fascinating.
We'll see. I think that's it. Yep. Atlanta, Houston, looked into DC. I'm not even gonna put DC in there. I just looked at it. Atlanta, Houston, Charlotte. Those are the three places. I even considered Detroit again. I think that's had to deal with some family stuff, but yeah, I consider Detroit again to move up there to help my dad. So
that'd be nice. That would have been nice.
Yeah, but it's a no. I love y'all. I love y'all.
Okay.
I can't move.
I mean,
no shade. I'm not being petty. I like Detroit. Yeah. But it's a no, not to live.
For me to go anywhere, I'd have to. To me, it has to. I have a house, so for me to go anywhere else, it has to make sense.
Yeah.
Like, why am I going anywhere else?
Marriage.
About it. Yeah.
Marriage.
Because I think outside of that, any like if I moved to Charlotte, it would be really convenient for other people. so it would be more convenient for them, and like right now there's really no necessity for me to do so. It's just more convenient for other people if I was in Charlotte. But I think I like where I am because it's like the halfway point anyway.
And I think that's why I'm considering Lexington.
Yes, like, yeah, like I think I'm in a convenient enough location to go where I need to go. What if I want to go do something fun? I can go do that and then come on back home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I got something in my eye. I don't know if it's my hair or my eyelash. Yeah. Like it would have to make sense for me going anywhere else right now.
Yeah. And I think the only reason why I'm considering Lexington because I mean, like I really don't want to live in Lexington, but I think I'm only considering it because it is in the middle of everything. And what I do, I could do right here in Lexington. Like I travel anyway. She's looking into her. I can't. But I can't. Can you find it? For the ones who are listening right now, Dominique is looking into her phone camera to see what's going on with her eye.
But you know how you gotta look in the camera, but you also trying to look at the screen.
Y'all, please watch this episode if you want to see what's happening because it's hilarious. It is hilarious.
Nothing. I'm sorry. You keep talking.
No, you're good. Yeah. But Lex is in the middle of everything. I'm able to get to my clients equally, whether I need to go to Durham, Charlotte, Atlanta, wherever I need to go. Like I'm right here in the middle, and I can go wherever I need to go. Yeah. I mean, my family's here. Yeah, I don't think I don't. No, I love my family. I love y'all.
What you about to say?
No, I was gonna say no. I love my family, but I don't think that was ever stopped me from like wanting to move.
I mean, you went
somewhere
all the way
else.
to Atlanta, too.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll visit y'all. You know, I still call here. You know, I love y'all.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm settling because I'm considering Lexington, or is this something that I just?
I mean, that could be
need to, or is this for right now?
And then you can reevaluate when the time comes. Yeah, I think settling is, in your case, for that sentence you just said. Settling in that case would be if you really wanted to be somewhere else and there was opportunity to be somewhere else, but you're like, no, I'm just gonna stay here, and your reason is like, oh, because it's more convenient, or if it also made sense for you to go somewhere else, and you made up some random reason, like, no, I'll just stay here, or if you just think, oh, this is what I should do, like, no, not even that, like if you, I don't know. If you just
saying,
okay, because
I know
I'm trying to.
No, I get exactly what you're saying.
But yeah, but like even circling back to your original question, is it necessary for success? I say no because like think of the people who are like hometown heroes or whatever, like. Well, no, because people be them and they don't even be there no more. But the people that have like built something or established something in their hometown, like people that are like known in their neighborhoods, be like, oh, I remember when they grew up here and now they got this, and this. Yeah, all in their hometown is like, which is wild to me. So you have that one end of the thing, but then there are also people that bash people that never leave. But I'm like, you would never have these people that have built up these things if they left. Yeah. And I mean, I know some leave and come back. Yeah. So my thing is, if you're going to stay where you grew up, still expose yourself to other things. go
Like,
other
don't just stay in your
places.
hometown.
Yeah, and like don't leave your mind closed to just
Mhm.
what happens in your hometown. Like even if you don't get to travel a bunch, like there's videos and books.
Mhm.
Like you can expose yourself to more to make you want to do more, even if
agree.
you are just here.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. Yeah, I always wonder, like, because I know, like, most of everybody that I know
Mhm.
has moved away to a different place and then they build there.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering, like, if they would have stayed in the town that they grew up in, would that town be,
Better off.
yeah, better off or had more growth
Mhm.
if they would have built in that town? I wonder.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
I've always thought
So
about
I guess
that.
the question would be like, well, the question to pose to people that are opposed to staying, like, if everybody leaves your town, what happens to your town? Like, if everybody leaves,
It gets boring. Okay, it gets boring and there's nothing to do. And
but at the same time, that now the whole state of the town, like the whole, that is also not your one person responsibility
right,
either. Like
yeah.
you can't let that make your decision for you. But also, I think it also depends on your career.
Definitely.
Cause like some places you have to,
You have to move.
like,
Yeah.
especially like media, not media, but film stuff. Like for opportunities, you need to go to like Atlanta, LA.
Yeah.
Comics, you need to go to LA or New York. Like now, musicians, you can be anywhere, but depending on what type of platform you're trying to play on, it may be more convenient to relocate. So I think, like, is it necessary? It depends on your field.
Yeah.
Like what you're trying to be successful in.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Like if I wanted to be a fashion photographer, I would probably need to move
Go
to
be
New
where
York.
the fashion is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. So yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay, so Dominique, whenever you're ready to move to Charlotte, just let me know, and I might change my mind.
Change your mind. Like, okay, I guess.
Like, yeah, I'll go. I'll go.
I'll keep you posted.
Look,
Listen,
in
houses
order for me
cost
to,
a lot right now.
Look, that's why I am still where I
You
am.
know, yes, houses cost a lot right now.
In order for me to move to Charlotte, I gotta get one of my little nice modern houses.
So that would be the only way to get you out there.
Yep.
The promise of getting your modern house.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep.
So I mean, what has happened?
No,
What just
it's
changed
not.
you off of?
I don't know. I think I'm comparing everything to Atlanta and that feeling that I get when I go to Atlanta.
So are you going back to Atlanta?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. That reminded me because while you were talking, so I was gonna say, like, what makes Atlanta give you that feeling?
I think it's the people. I think it's the people that look like me. Like when I go to Charlotte, I mean there's people that do. It's people doing stuff that look like me, but it is not packed like Atlanta. Like once you come in, it's like you just see us being successful, doing like you even like small entrepreneurs, like everybody is doing something. Like you have large black neighborhoods that are thriving, or it's like everybody's successful. It gives me it's a vibe. It's a really nice vibe. It's a vibe.
So the vibe is what gravitates you.
I think so. And just seeing everybody.
Is that enough?
Probably not.
For someone, like, is that enough of a reason to relocate?
Probably not.
And I'm not like trying to, convince you otherwise.
No, it's probably not.
For conversation's sake. Asking questions.
Probably not. I thrive a lot on my environment. So when my environment it motivates me to want to do. Like I said, when I was down there, I don't talk to people. Okay.
But you was down there
But
talking to strangers.
yeah, like I was down there. I started a vlog. I was going to little photography networking events, going to little radio events, and I had to shoot with the news anchor. She's passed away, rest in peace now. But I was doing some things. I was meeting some people.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I know I can do that
here.
Because
I was about to come with. I'm like, so what is stopping you from doing that here?
I don't know.
Could you not reach out to people?
I could.
In any of these surrounding cities. You could do Charlotte. You could pick Raleigh. Like, could you not look for events and go to them? Could you not?
I could.
Like,
I definitely could.
So I guess that'd be the main question.
So
I'm like, what's the difference between Atlanta and Charlotte? Like, why can you not do the same thing? Because it's not for lack of availability of events, or not, right?
Probably
like,
not. It's probably a lot of events happening in Charlotte, and I just don't know it because I haven't researched it or searched it out.
And so then it's like, why have you not been as motivated to find those? Like, were they easier to find in Atlanta?
To me,
but
I can't say that because I was actively looking for networking events and stuff like that, dealing with photographers and stuff like that. I don't know, and that's why I say, like, don't just move just because your whole everything. You gotta change. You gotta change where you are, and then move, and make sure you carry that with you. Cause me, I mess around and move off feeling empty.
That's what I'm like, cause I'm like, so I think also, cause I'm like, so yeah, it's new, and you're like, oh yeah, but what happens when that wears off?
When it goes away, yeah. I'll be looking like I hated Atlanta. I want to go home.
Like, because like, I'm not trying to convince. I'm not trying to convince anybody to stay or go. Like, I'm just. What is the motivation?
Yeah. Well, that's why, and again, that's why I'm like, let me stay where I am, and let me fix everything that I need fixed with just within me, not procrastinating and all of that stuff. And do what I have to. What I do for a living, I could do anywhere. I could do it in my hometown. I can do it in a smaller town, bigger town, whatever. I just have to, put myself out there. And
so you think it's more of a you thing, for your case?
In my case, it's a me thing.
Okay.
It would be great to have a new environment because, like I said, I thrive off of that. But
we went to school outside of our hometowns. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, but yeah.
So do you think that? So is it different? Is it different when you just stay there the whole time? You never go anywhere compared to, okay, you went out for a little bit, now you're back. You went out, and like, is that looked at the same?
Oh no, but I would like to go away and stay away. I don't want to go back. I want to come back. Did I like Durham when I was there?
I don't know. Did you?
I think I would have liked Durham now.
You like the new Durham.
I like
the
Durham
current Durham
now. I wish that y'all would have done what y'all are doing now. Then I probably would have stayed. But things happen, and yeah. So when I need to reevaluate like why I'm moving or why I want to move, because like I said, I'll move just because I feel like it's a vibe. Okay.
And then that wear off, and then you just be like, well, I'm here now.
Right. Yeah. So I need to do what I have to do on my end to like get myself, put myself out there and talk to y'all.
Yeah, I think it's also important on the other side of that for anybody staying home. Why are you staying home? Are you settling, or
are you being comfortable?
Yeah, like are you afraid to go anywhere else, or like is there literally just no reason? Like, are you doing okay where you are and there's really no reason to go elsewhere? Like, cause I think that's also when it becomes an issue.
Mm-hmm.
If you're staying home, oh, I'm scared to go anywhere else. Like if it's out of fear, or you are actually setting, like if you have opportunities somewhere else and you know you would be flourishing.
Mm-hmm.
Flourishing.
Same thing.
If you know you would be doing better somewhere else, but it's like, no. Or you're letting other people make that decision for you. Oh, I can't because such and such. Like if it's not like a life or death, or like someone is depending on you. Like the same reason I say look at why you're moving, look at why you're staying. I think.
And see, and that's why I need to like check myself, because I could also be staying because of the things that I have going on here.
Like you feel like you need to stay.
Like
you feel obligated.
I mean, I'm very loyal, and so I stay. Yeah.
But so you look at why, and are those obligations hindrances, or like are they justifiable? Because some things you just got to do. But like, are they justified or are they hindrances? Like, are they in the way? Are they stopping your progress?
No.
So then I'm like,
yeah,
you gotta weigh
it's actually growing, because I'm actually working what I'm supposed to be doing anyway.
So like, and so that's what I'm like. So I think all of these decisions and thought process just requires you to evaluate all of it. Why are you not doing it?
Yeah.
What could I be doing? Is there something else I should be doing? Like, I think all of that goes into play with deciding anything really, but deciding like where you need to be. Like, can I do what I'm doing where I am? If not, where do I need to be to do what I need to do? Why am I not where I need to be? If you identify that you need to be somewhere else, then you need to look at why am I not there?
Yeah.
Or why should I stay? Why should I go? Make the stuff.
Should I stay or should I go?
I think it's important. That's what, like I said, any decision you got to look at all the things.
Yeah.
But that could also just be because that's the way my brain works. I need to know.
I needed to. That's
make
good.
sense.
That's good. That's a good thing. Like, I need to do that. Well, guys, this turned into a therapy session. So,
Lord,
look,
that's a really good question, though.
Yeah.
Because people be bashing people that don't leave, and then some people just feel like, oh, I have to go somewhere else. But you could absolutely be fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, look, if y'all have advice, put it in the comments. We would love to hear what's on your mind and what you think about this whole moving or staying for success or your environment, career, whatever the case may be. Yeah. What are your ideas? What are your thoughts on this?
It's necessary?
Yeah. Do you think it's necessary to move, to relocate, or to stay? So yeah, y'all chime in. We would want to hear from you. So yeah. You got anything else? You good? All right.
I feel like I was talking a lot.
All right, Dr. Dominique.
No.
Dr. D.
No.
I can't. Dr. Fave. Oh,
Lord.
man. Well, guys, that was another episode of Hey Fave. We hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said, chime in the comments. We would like to hear what you have to say about this episode. This is a good episode. This is a good conversation. I liked it.
Okay, that's good.
Liked it. Thank you. I appreciate you. You guys make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the episode. You can watch us on YouTube, or you can listen to us on all of your podcast platforms. Yeah, tune in to our new next episode, and make sure y'all watch all of our old episodes. Okay,
Yes,
watch or listen.
Yeah, please and thank you. And
Okay.
Because a lot of times we be talking about stuff we talked about then, and then you won't know what we talking about if we be like, in that other episode we said episode. What
Y'all
is
just
that?
be
But,
lost. Be lost.
do that. Go get caught up. You can do it.
Knowledge is power. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
we. What is the lack of knowledge? What's the verse? We don't know.
They perish for lack of wisdom.
Yes,
Is that the one you
yes.
was going for?
Okay. All right. So go and get y'all knowledge in. Look, we know it. We just.
I'm like, what do you?
My mind went blank.
Which one?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, y'all. We will see y'all on the next episode.
Yes.
Peace out.
Bye.